Okay, let's continue on. I think I'm going to use my Lenormand deck with this. Now, what's going on? You know that Trumpenstein, the Orange Menace, is in Putin's pocket. And they came right out and said, one of Putin's henchmen said, you owe us. Okay? Absolutely told Trump, you owe us and you need to pay up. Okay? And so he's attacking Zelensky and doing everything because Putin wants all that land. No ifs, ands, or buts. And, of course, the Orange Menace is supposed to be filtering back all the information to guess who? Yeah. Rudy Tooty Pooty. But Zelensky pulled a good one. And boom, went all his planes. This is a huge, devastating blow to Putin. Now, the Orange Menace hasn't been seen since that took place. Hasn't been seen. So what's going on with that? Why is the Orange Menace not being seen? Let's go ahead and start there. I'm going to do the quick one on this, the clarification. A lot of elements are blooming now. Now he's got the fight with the ketamine kid, and Putin is not happy with him either. So it's about the health of the situation. Could be his health as well. And the clock is ticking on this. The timing, the clock is ticking. So, you know, with all of these things, the ketamine kid coming after him and Putin not happy, that could affect his health. Okay? That could be giving him some high blood pressure. But let's see. Yeah, deeper knowledge when it comes to the health and the things that are flowering now, coming to bloom. Obstructions. Now, if you have obstructions going again, that could cause more mini strokes, etc. But obstruction when it comes to the time and an ending. Okay, an ending. Ending, deeper information about the health of the things and the obstructions when it came to the timing. Putin didn't get the information he wanted. And we know that the hysterical persimmon doesn't like to go for briefings, okay? As if they would have told him anything anyway that Zelensky was going to do so he could filter it over. But let's see what else we have. The deeper information, okay, short-term success when it comes to the health of things, when it comes to the obstruction and the timing, there is something new with that. When it comes to the end of all these things flowering, yeah, looking for help. There are those that are looking to him to end this. Would we like to guess who that is? It's kind of looking that would like to see this come to an end. When it comes to protecting it, there are fireworks behind the scenes. Okay? When it comes to the monetary or the lies and the, again, knowledge about what took place, and this is being struggled with now, okay? A big fight with that. At the heart of it is about what? Control. And where this is going to is, no more aid for you from Putin, okay? So, yeah, He's walking away because of all this stuff that's happening now. Protection, okay? New things coming up, struggling with this, can't deal with it. So we're going to put these back, and then I'll do the 18 card. We'll ask the other thing about when it comes to Putin and Trump. Okay, I want to ask about Putin and Trump with this. Now we see, because of all these things, the flowering, all this stuff going on, the fireworks and stuff, that Trumpenstein is laying low. He's hiding out. He's got on his day planner, nothing is coming up. He's not meeting with anyone. So what can you tell us about this thing with Zelensky and making the big bomber planes go boom? It was brilliant what Zelensky did. And so what Putin is saying to Trumpenstein behind the scenes, let's see if it's going to tell us. What is Putin saying to Trumpenstein behind the scenes? What's going on with that? Let's pull our 18 cards and see what we have, if it's going to tell us what's going on with these two now. You know, Trump, oh, I can end the war before I even get in office. No problem. No. No problem. All BS. But I've got a feeling Putin is not too happy with the orange menace here. So what's driving it underneath of it? The promise. There was a promise made. And so now mentally, not happy. We've got the dark mentality when it comes to future things. When it comes to their commitment to one another, their marriage is faltering because of why? What's under the surface when it comes to the community. So let's see. So the reading's about where this is moving to, the promises, and now what's come out of it in flowering. And guess what? It's leading to fireworks. So, yeah, there was a promise made to Putin, okay, where this was going, what all this was blossoming, and now the fireworks. So the energy coming into it again, the dark mentality when it comes to the obstruction. So I would say what is written would have to do with some contract that they had between themselves, and when it comes to this divergent path. So today it's about future things that are going to come up. When it came into anchoring in his business perspectives, etc., and now he's got a cross to bear. Okay? So whatever Putin was aiding him with business things, etc., laundering money, whatever all it was, now it's become a hardship. So the challenge is their relationship, their marriage, their ability. Okay? Now I'm wondering if the woman, if they have some information on Ivana or melanoma, the key is a key part of a path going forward. A woman, or it could be ones like Tulsi Gabbard, it could be Kristi Noem, it could be one of the women. The challenge is a contract, a relationship, and the key going forward. It's one of the women there. Now we know there are a number of women that are also in alignment with Putin. So potential outcome is what's under the surface. When it comes to control in a doorway, going forward, turning his back. Turning his back now, going forward. Extra information is about community. The toxic, conniving, lies, and money could be all of that he's doing to the community. Okay? So let's look at this. Four corners was a promise beneath the surface, but the back's turned on it now, and there are fireworks. Okay? So they had some deal that is now really going south. I don't see it talk to the hand. Okay? So the foundation is fireworks when it comes to a divergent path, now having to cross to bear when it comes to the path going forward, and the back has been turned. So the center of it is what's flowering. When it comes to their agreement in business, the key is a doorway now. Above it, it was about where this was going, an obstruction being anchored in now by some woman, and when it comes to control and Russia. Okay? So maybe one of the women is kind of his handler. Could be. Could be something about Ivana. But we'll have to see. Okay? Because there was a promise made, dark mindset, going forward, future, connection, and what's under the surface. So let me get these out of the way so we can break this down. The center of it was about business. They had a contract, and that was key. So now the business, what's being anchored in is a difficulty now with business. Obstructions when it comes to the path forward, when it comes to his business, and a divergent path when it comes to this woman. Okay? So the contract, what's flowering now, had to do with the business, the obstructions in the divergent path, the obstructions, and then where this is going forward to a difficult time, and anchoring in the fireworks now. Okay? Say he's not happy? I could say that. Yeah. So the key business is the doorway. The woman is a path going forward. There is a difficulty now when it comes to Russia and dealing with it, and anchoring in, the back has been turned when it comes to going forward. So we'll go ahead and look and see when it comes to Putin. The other one was asking why Trump is in hiding. Well, the fireworks, the drama that's coming down. All of these things are coming down on his head now. The ketamine kid is after him. Putin is not happy for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to do the clarification when it comes to Putin. Rudy Tooty Pooty. And let's see what's coming up with that in relationship to the hysterical persimmon. So, the center of it, we have what's flowering. All the different elements of the things that are taking place now in full bloom when it comes to the path forward. And light being shed on it now. The path forward, This is what's at the heart of it, with what's blooming. The light being shed is about the future. The foundation is being eaten away. Eating away at the heart of the path forward, and eating away at the future. Eating away at everything that's flowering. So I would say he's really not happy. At the heart of it, waking up. When it comes to the future, there was going to be just a short-term success. And now, above it, struggling with what's flowering, what's being eaten away. When it comes to the future, the light on the short-term successes. At the heart of it, again, waking up when it comes to the path. Ooh, there is an ending, okay, in sight when it comes to community. The toxicity in the White House dealing with the people, and the toxicity and things. When it comes to being able to have some protection, okay, his little shell of protection is going. And again, we have a woman, some arguments, the deceptions going forward is, more fireworks. So there is a message being given about the lies, the monetary situation, and the crafty drama, okay? So it looks like Putin is not going to be supportive. Trump has just lost his way forward, okay? Because he did not deliver on the promises he made to Putin when it came to getting him in the White House. I want to ask something else here. Let me put these away so I can pull 3 cards and ask a question here. Okay, let me see. I wanted to know if Trump's in danger from Putin, his health and stuff. But what I got was the arguments when it comes to the path forward are at the heart of it. Let me see what it says. Path forward, toxic. The heart, what's under the surface. Okay, toxic, what's under the surface. Foundation, the stories. Toxic, when it comes to long life. Under the surface, the jungle. When I see the jungle, I get, that feeling of, stalking at night and information, knowledge, okay? Again, the woman, something new when it came to the contract and the unhappiness, the craftiness of knowledge. I would say Trump needs to watch his back. Okay? Don't stand near any open windows. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.